Number 1. Justin K is a small YouTuber who loves hunting, fishing, and spending time outdoors. He shares his outdoor adventures on his channel. In one of his videos, while fishing and moving to a new spot, he pushed through some bushes and branches. Suddenly, something surprising showed up.
Holy shit.
A wild pig. Justin quickly stepped back to avoid any trouble and got ready with his gun.
Fuck. Don't do it.
The pig charged at him, but Justin fired a warning shot that scared it off. After the encounter, his biggest problem was getting his fishing rod untangled from the bushes. Number 2. This strange video is from the YouTube channel Work Less, Enjoy Life More. What began as a simple winter trip in the quiet backcountry of Moab, Utah, quickly turned into something much creepier. Larry and his friends Vic and Jeremy set out in their custom trucks, hoping for a few calm days of fishing, relaxing, and camping under the stars. But by the end of the trip, Larry captured what he now calls the most disturbing thing he's ever seen in the wild.
We had plans to make a dinner tonight, but one of Vic's friends is also camping with us. He left earlier to go into town, so he's picking us up some sort of chicken sandwich from a brewery, from Moab Brewery, right? Yeah, so looking forward to that. So I guess we're not going to be cooking dinner tonight, but that's all right. Should be worth it.
We've been sitting out here. We've been wanting to make a real fire, but it's just the winds have just been so strong all night, nonstop. I don't know what they are, 30-mile-an-hour winds or something. You can see the full moon back there. That's nice. But yeah, we've just been sitting around a little ammo can fire pit tonight, and
Dude, this freaking chair. I was just trying to shine this out so you could...
They planned to have dinner together, but one of Vic's friends went into town to grab some food from a local brewery. The group was looking forward to a warm meal since the wind had been blowing hard all night, gusts reaching nearly 30 miles per hour, and it was getting much colder. They tried to make a fire but couldn't because of the strong wind, so they sat around a small fire pit instead. As night fell, the sky started to change. At first, there was just one strange light high above the canyon walls. Then a second, then a third appeared. These lights didn't flicker or make noise, and they didn't look like any normal aircraft.
all right, there's two bright ones. Now they both went away.
They moved in a way that was hard to explain, forming a perfect triangle that appeared and disappeared without warning. The lights came and went for nearly an hour, always returning to the same spot in the sky. At one point, the triangle shape looked just like descriptions of the TR-3B, a mysterious aircraft often linked to secret government experiments or unexplained phenomena. It was a surreal experience, very different from anything Larry had ever seen. No satellites or planes matched this. When morning came, Larry checked his footage and saw the lights stayed visible well past midnight. The group quietly decided it was best to pack up and move to a lower area. Officially, they said it was because of the weather, but deep down, they all felt it was more than just the wind they were trying to get away from. Number 3. This video was streamed live on YouTube on October 16, 2022. A man and his friend went deep into the woods using an app called Randonautica, hoping to find something unusual. But what they found was far more disturbing.
Here's the head, arms, here's the legs. See it? Isn't that weird? But it's a tree.
I mean, I don't think it's a tree.
It's where a tree used to be.
Yeah, that'd probably be it.
You know what I meant. Smart ass.
There's a bed of pine needles for you.
At first, they saw strange shapes on the ground, what looked like the outline of a body made from pine needles. They joked about it, not wanting to take it seriously. But then things started to get real.
No turning back. Wait,
Wait, what was that?
turn
What?
back. We're close to the point.
Wait, what?
We're like almost close to the point. What was that?
That sounded like some wicked breathing over there. What I heard. What did you hear? It's like.
They began hearing slow, heavy breathing coming from somewhere deep in the woods, not from them and not from any animal they recognized. Suddenly, something moved across the path.
That was. Oh,
What are you
you
doing?
didn't see it just right across the damn path? It was looked like a chipmunk.
Oh my goodness. A chipmunk scared you that
That's what
much?
Well, I turned around and something ran across. Yeah, it scared me, okay?
Chipmunk.
Stop it. God.
That sounded like a heavy footstep.
At first, they thought it was a small animal, maybe a chipmunk, but then they heard heavy footsteps in the trees. Out of nowhere, voices shouted, "Get them!" The sound was close and loud, like the trees themselves were screaming. They couldn't see where the voices came from.
The hell?
No.
What is that? Nope.
Then they spotted a figure wearing a black mask and a red hood, holding something long. Frightened, they ran away quickly. The tree nearby looked like it was about to fall, making the escape even more tense. They knew this wasn't a joke anymore. Something had been following them, hiding in the woods.
That tree is like falling too. Oh, nope. I'm out. They're coming past it. What?
I don't know.
They're saying get them. Woman, come on.
While the scary moments were streamed live, what almost happened off camera was even worse. Number 4, Sky, a YouTuber known for his camping and survival videos on his Swamp Valley channel, shared a video on October 21st, 2019, about a trip with his friends. As he walked to meet them at the campsite, things started to get strange. He was hiking uphill for about 2 miles when he began to feel uneasy.
In Phoenix State and heading up to go meet Colin and Sam. They've already got to the camp and just gonna go have a little fire.
Sky noticed someone was following him. Nervous but determined, he quickened his pace and kept filming the person behind him. He kept looking back, and every time the man was still there. Then suddenly the follower disappeared.
Worth it though. I don't want to sound like a big pansy. This is really freaking me out. Somebody is actually following me. And it's freaky, man. I'm messing about with that guy. Right, I'm gonna walk faster. I'm trying to think of what to say. I'm like, is that a prank? Right, this is the woods that I'm ducking into.
Not wanting to risk a confrontation, Sky decided to hide and wait for the man to pass. But this only made things worse. He couldn't reach his friends by phone and felt trapped and scared.
This is the scariest thing I've ever done. I actually found a psycho. Colin's not answering his bloody phone. And they're only about 400 metres up this pathway, so I can't just leave him. At some point I'm going to have to confront him, I think. Just ask him what the hell he's playing at. I'm not too worried about him. But at the same time, I kind of am. Is he a real psycho? But I can see, I don't know if you can see. That's the fire, that's Colin. But where the fuck did he go? Honestly. I was about 50 metres behind him. I don't know where he's fucking gone. Fucking hell. He was right here.
The man suddenly reappeared, this time pouring gasoline on Sky and chasing him through the woods with a torch in hand. The video is intense and terrifying, but it was all a prank. An extremely well done one that almost fooled everyone and left viewers genuinely shaken. Number 5, meet Tommy, the adventurous spirit behind the YouTube channel, Tommy Dial. His channel is a gateway to forgotten history as he explores abandoned locations, forgotten trails, and places reclaimed by nature. From crumbling buildings to serene but isolated landscapes, Tommy uncovers the hidden stories within these forsaken spots. With a keen eye for detail and a passion for the unknown, he draws viewers deep into his explorations. One particular adventure, however, took an unexpected and unsettling turn. Tommy set out to find an abandoned fire lookout tower rumored to stand high in the mountains, a relic from the early 1900s, built long before modern technology could watch over the forests. Eager to uncover this piece of history, Tommy raced into the rugged terrain, but the journey was far from easy.
Before satellites watched from space, or helicopters scanned the ridge lines, there were fire towers. Built by hand in the early 1900s, fire lookouts rose from the mountaintops across America. I recently heard of one pitched high on the mountains, abandoned, and left to stand the test.
To a slight problem already. Just started to turn onto this trail to go up the mountain, and there is a tree blocking this. Don't know how long this has been here.
A fallen tree blocked his path right at the start, forcing him to clear the way manually. Narrow, overgrown trails tested both his vehicle and his resolve.
Up this almost 20-mile trail into the mountains that hopefully leads us to the fire lookout. I have no idea. We're just kind of hoping for the best. But man, this trail that we're on is much more narrow than the trail that goes up to our cabin. So really wish I had some clippers. It'd be easy if I was in like a Jeep or something, but and my truck is a bit wider. It's
Going to be quite the tight squeeze.
But there is a gate in the middle of this and it is locked. Not ideal. So I think we might have to go back down the mountain and take an alternate route, which we've been driving up the mountain for like an hour. Officially on our third route because these loggers got lazy with the road up there. The bumper got stuck on something and this whole thing flew off and we put it back on, but it's totally broken, ruined.
Multiple dead ends and a locked gate forced him to backtrack and find alternate routes. and at one point, his truck suffered damage from the rough road. Despite these setbacks, Tommy's determination to reach the lookout tower never wavered.
So, really hoping that the third time, I think, I have a good feeling about this. We'll see. I really want to see it. I really want to go camp this lookout, but if not, we'll have to conquer it in another video, but I have hopes it's going to work out.
After nearly 7 hours of searching, Tommy stumbled upon an unexpected discovery, an old abandoned homestead with decaying structures and evidence of a fire.
7 hours into looking for this watchtower now, and we are 8 miles in the backcountry, and we just came across what seems like an old homestead up here. This is really, really crazy. Structure that's closest to the so-called road, but it looks like from the outside this would maybe be a well house. Yeah, you got this big jug in here. It's probably the entrance to the well. It's to be the old living quarters or house area, but it seems that it burnt down.
Though research showed the site dated back to 1935, the people who lived there and their connection to the watchtower remained a mystery.
Curious about the history of this place, I did a little bit of research and here's all I was able to find. The earliest record of this place was August 16th, 1935. Now there's no cold hard facts on who actually lived here, but there are a few assumptions. The most obvious being it was the people who lived here that manned the watchtower and spent all of this time up here, considering it was such a hard place to access. While others believe that it was just a family who lived there for decades with zero affiliation to the watchtower.
Finally, after an exhausting 8-hour trek, Tommy reached the fire lookout tower. Though the structure was too dilapidated to camp in, the climb rewarded him with breathtaking mountain views.
Lookout tower for a bit here. I don't know how high I'm gonna go, but we're gonna go up a little ways. Oh, this is so stupid.
Definitely be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, because this was pretty sketchy.
He explored a small garage-like building and a cellar nearby, but had to change plans and camp by a nearby lake instead.
Now the original plan was to camp at the fire lookout, but after seeing it, it was too run down to do.
Absolutely gorgeous night, so I think once the sun continues to set and it gets too dark for Levi to continue to swim, which if you asked him, then go find some dinner, and I think we might find a camp spot somewhere here down on the lake and relax tonight.
As night fell, Tommy settled in, but a growing feeling of unease kept him awake.
Got everything in a bin. I'm just gonna grab the stuff that we need for tonight. Jet oil. We got a sweet little place here, nobody close to us. So we're gonna get this tent unpacked and set up. Have a nice night's sleep right by the lakeside. The three of us are officially squared away after a long and exhilarating day, but it was a ton of fun. So we're gonna get some good sleep tonight.
Hours later, his fears were confirmed when a drunk man suddenly sped into the otherwise empty parking lot, crashed into a tree, and stopped just 50 yards from their tent. Tommy observed the intoxicated man from the darkness and called the park rangers, who did not arrive. Feeling unsafe and with a storm approaching, Tommy made the difficult decision to pack up camp around 2 a.m. As the storm hit with thunder, lightning, hail, and rain, Sarah, his companion, noticed the man standing directly in front of their truck in the downpour.
Our truck, and I peel out of there and just drive up to the top of the camp where there's a rest station and bathroom.
Keep recording.
Weird. Oh, heck no.
Now, who knows what would have happened if we never got out of the tent, but luckily we didn't hang around to find out.
They quickly drove away to a rest station at the top of the camp, warning others about the man. Later, they spotted him again walking down the middle of the road, about half a mile from where the initial encounter happened. After another call, park rangers finally arrived and reportedly dealt with the individual. Number 6 footage in this video comes from Truesdale's TV, a fascinating channel dedicated to camping, exploring, and traveling. In this video, the host shares a stealth backpacking trip deep into Bally Forest, Ireland, widely known as one of the most haunted forests in the country. This place has a dark history, with many reports of disappearances, strange shadowy figures, and eerie sounds that have unsettled visitors for centuries. The forest itself is dense and wild, packed with thick undergrowth and uneven ground, making it tough to find a good spot to camp. After some searching, he finds a location just off the trail. It's not perfect, he can still hear cars nearby, but it offers enough seclusion for stealth camping, which is essential for his trip. Setting up camp, he jokes about his snacks and meal prep, keeping things light, but you can tell he's alert, constantly aware of the forest's reputation for strange happenings. As darkness falls, the forest grows even more foreboding. He ventures out with his flashlight, exploring deeper into the woods. The thick underbrush and repetitive trees make it easy to get disoriented. He describes getting goosebumps and that unmistakable feeling of being watched. He recounts local legends, shadowy figures lurking just beyond sight, mysterious cries for help, and eerie lights that lure people further into the trees. During his walk, the narrator hears rustling and faint movements, but can't pinpoint the source.
You know, devour you, eat you, whatever them things do to you. Now we are in the thick of it now. Go mad. I'd like you to hear something there. There's something saying to me, William, stop back. Because if you want me to come, I will come and see you. No, I'm not. I do not want you to come. You stay where you are in there. Spirits or wherever you are. I don't want you near me. I heard something there. Right, let's go back.
At one tense moment, he even hears his name called. A moment that sends a chill down his spine. He stops, calmly addressing any spirits or entities, asking them to leave him alone. The encounter rattles him enough that he decides to head back to camp. Back at the campsite, he tries to unwind with his meal, but the tension lingers. He hears distant thuds and what sound like whispers, noises that keep him on edge all night.
Why not? We're on our holidays after all. Cheers, folks. Hear that? So there? Oh yeah?
Struggles to sleep, haunted by the oppressive silence and the unexplained sounds around him. Though tempted to investigate further, he wisely prioritizes safety and stays put.
Saying I was not that side. I did see chemtrails earlier on. What's the biggest game you get for you? We don't get big game. Well, I think that's a nighttime stroll head in the head, definitely. Freak that. We ain't being born, I have to check back in the camera. But I swear I heard it. Something come past there. Freak myself out now. Best right, I'm gonna turn your taste off for a minute or two. The f***? Did you hear that? Did you f***? The f***? My heart's going f***. Off, who's out there?
At first light, he begins breaking down camp, eager to leave Bally Forest behind. Before leaving, he performs a ritual, speaking directly to any lingering spirits and firmly telling them to stay within the forest. This ritual highlights the mental toll the night has taken on him. Number 7. On November 15th, 2021, the team from Ghost Theory set out on a backpacking trip to explore the infamous abandoned Hell's Hospital. This vlog captures their eerie experience as they encounter unsettling paranormal activity and strange phenomena right from the start. The group acknowledges how creepy the hospital is, one of the most unnerving places they've ever visited. They gain entry by climbing through an open window, having first crossed a water-filled manhole. Even before fully exploring, one of the team admits to feeling terrified and shaky.
Behind you.
Let's just be quiet a second, actually. Come through here. Just the vibe in this place.
They recall stories from another explorer who saw a shadowy figure walking down one of the hospital's corridors. With anticipation and dread building, they venture deeper inside. Almost immediately, strange things start happening. The explorers also find mysterious wet marks on the walls, which adds to the growing sense of unease. As they wander through hallways scattered with remnants of the hospital's past, like crutches and old medical equipment, they come across a chilling message scrawled on the surface. The word leave. This only heightens their fear.
What does that leave? That says leave.
It does, yeah.
It's still dripping.
The decaying surroundings and dark corridors make them feel more vulnerable. At one point, they hear what sounds like furniture being dragged upstairs. Despite their curiosity, they decide not to investigate further, citing the unstable upper floors and their increasing fear. On the lower levels, strange noises continue. A loud thud echoes through the building, causing the group to stop in their tracks. They begin to seriously wonder if they're alone. Then they find something truly unsettling.
So you can sort of see inside it, and there's red coming out of it.
Yeah.
What on earth?
Kneecaps.
A blood bag leaking red liquid. The discovery raises questions about whether the hospital has been used for sinister purposes, even after being abandoned. The blood bag, combined with all the strange encounters, fuels their fear and suspicions of paranormal presence. Later, they set up a K2 meter, a device designed to detect electromagnetic fields often linked to spirits. To their shock, the meter lights up whenever they ask questions.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I feel like we need to find a really, really decent room to go down, and then choose. Oh my shit on my What the hell?
Should we go?
Did you get that on camera?
I don't know. I have absolutely no idea.
Take.
I'm shaking.
Please tell me we've got that on camera.
I don't know.
What the hell?
Throughout the investigation, they capture various unexplained sounds, moaning, loud knocks, and other eerie noises that leave them baffled and increasingly anxious. At one point, a door falls, and the group debates whether it was pushed by a spirit or simply collapsed due to the building's poor condition. They check for drafts and environmental causes, but find none, adding to their fear that an unseen presence is interacting with them. Continuing their communication, they ask the spirit if it wants them to leave. And again, the meter lights up red, confirming the feeling that they are unwelcome.
Can you turn it off if you mean us harm?
Did you try to hit us with this door? Were you trying to hurt us then? Take that to red if you were trying to hurt us.
Please light this thing up if you just want us to leave.
It does.
Okay, we're going to leave now.
That's right up to red.
Yeah.
Solidly there.
We're gonna
Number 8. Bear, a YouTuber known for his stealth camping trips, sets off on a bold adventure into the remote Appalachian Mountains. This time, he's not just camping. He's searching for the elusive Bigfoot. With him is Doug from the channel Fear Fanatics, and together they head deep into the wilderness, far from civilization.
And search for the oh-so-elusive Bigfoot. Tonight we're staying in an RV, and we got it parked in a very pretty, what would you call this?
We're boondocking. There's no electric, no water, no nothing.
Boondock.
We're in the middle of like pretty much nowhere.
No, we're in the middle of nowhere, but we're able to park the RV and there's a little fire spot for us. Other than that, we're surrounded by mountains, woods, and hopefully...
They park their RV in a secluded, off-grid spot surrounded by dense forest and towering mountains. With no electricity, no water, and no signs of human presence, the setting is perfect for what quickly becomes a night filled with terror.
That's a game trail for sure.
That's a big trail. Look at that. Whoa.
Like even if it's not Bigfoot, there's like that's a big trail, bro.
Wow. This is right where I just heard something too. It was up. It was up this way though.
You gonna go on the trail?
Just for a second, maybe.
As they hike into the woods, they begin to sense an eerie presence. Unusual sounds echo through the trees, and movement in the brush suggests they may not be alone.
That scared the crap out of
It
me.
could have been a bird or something.
Could it be an angry coon?
It could have been an owl. Oh shit! What the freak is that, bro?
I don't know.
It doesn't sound like a bird. I don't know what that is. You know? You think you see something and then it's just a tree?
You know, isn't it like usually one of the last?
Bro,
I know you. Holy smokes, man! Hold on. What the heck? It was like a.
I saw something go flying together, dude.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you got it on camera?
I don't know if
Man, I hope that sound. I hope they could hear that. That sucker was
that's
loud.
deep in the woods, bro. Hold on. Thought I could still see the leaves shaking.
Their path leads them to a large game trail, and soon after, unexplained crashes and rustling sounds surround them. Something seems to be watching, or possibly following, their every move. The deeper they go, the more intense the feeling becomes. At one point, an object crashes into a nearby tree, sparking a wave of panic. It's clear they have attracted something, and whatever it is, it's not happy.
Yeah.
You think
You hear me too?
it could be?
I'll do it. I don't care.
It could be a stupid idea or a good idea.
I'll do it.
All right, give it your all.
You want me to do like a really loud one?
Yeah, call them from all over the
Oh
mountains.
yeah. All right. Here we go.
That was pretty good. That was good. That's probably what they do.
They make noises like that, right?
I always did it a little different, but I like that. I think oh, man, I just heard something fall through there. Hey. Shh. Go. Was that a walk? What was that? Ow, my face. Damn it. Go, man, don't stop. Man, something's throwing something. Go.
Trying to lure out the creature, they perform a series of Bigfoot calls. Their efforts seem to provoke a response. As more noises erupt from the woods and the tension escalates, the atmosphere becomes charged with fear as they rush through the darkness, pursued by unseen forces. Eventually, they make it back to the RV, shaken by what they've experienced.
Just quiet listening. I haven't heard nothing. Probably shh. I swear I just heard like a twitch. Grab my light. Turn your light off. Get out. Let's go. Don't stop. Appalachian Mountains in search of Bigfoot. And man, I don't know. Did we find him?
Something was in there, dude. Like something was in there. Something was definitely running up the creek bed at the end. Like I don't know what that.
Though they never get a clear look at what was stalking them, the events of the night leave them convinced that something was out there, something that didn't want them in its territory. Whether it was Bigfoot or another creature hidden deep in the Appalachian wilderness, one thing is certain: this night was far more than just a camping trip.